You guys, this is not okay. I just bought these. Right now, a.m. And I have to be at the van in about 15 minutes. So I'm just finishing up tying my pink scarf for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And is it a scissor? Or is it a scissors? Or is it scissors? I need scissors. A scissor. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I mean, at 5 a.m. who flipping cares, right? Oh, that's pretty cute. You guys remember the incident where I burned or melted my dress? Well, I just got a new dress. So this is my dress. And actually this one, I got a different size. This one fits a lot better. The other one was too big. And so this is my favorite uniform because it's so easy, one piece. You don't have to worry about it. I have new tights in my bag, so I don't have any runs in my tights. So this is my uniform. You guys, this trip I'm working, it's called a stand-up. So I fly the last flight out to a certain city and then stay the night, and we get it's called a short stay, I guess, but it's like really short. So this one was technically 7 hours and 30 minutes. So that includes travel time to and from the hotel. And yeah, so basically I probably got about, basically I got probably about maybe 3 hours of sleep. It was one of those moments where you hear the alarm and you think it's a sick joke that someone's playing on you. Yeah, so when my alarm went off this morning, I wanted to cry because I don't even know that I actually slept. It was hard. It's hard to like wind down. Like, do you guys have any tips on winding down? I never can seem to wind down quick. I have some things that I do, actually, that I probably will post about. But I have a hard time, especially on these ones where it's like crucial that I have to go to sleep right away. And it seems like the more I think about how I need to go to sleep right away, I can't go to sleep. I don't know, what do you guys think? Good morning, guys. I literally just got up out of bed and grabbed my camera because I'm gonna film a day in the life of being on reserve in Houston. And so right now I'm on PM reserve, which is from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and it's 9:25. I set my alarm usually for 9, just so I'm awake in case the phone rings. And yeah, so I'm gonna go get some coffee. This house I'm staying in has a Nespresso machine. I don't know if you've ever had Nespresso coffee, but it is literally the best thing. Really good. Really good. Guys, I'm heading to the gym. So this is the new neighborhood that I'm staying in. My friend from training lives in Houston, and she's allowing me to stay in her home while I'm here on reserve. So this is her lovely home, and I'm very fortunate to be able to stay here while I'm on reserve. And we're going to talk about reserve today because my good attitude about it is diminishing. Hey guys, so I'm at the gym and I'm not going to take the camera in with me because I don't feel totally comfortable doing that here. But I was going to share a little bit before I go in about what's going on with my reserve life right now, which it's not a very long story because it's nothing. I literally barely get called. I am on PM reserve, which for the space right now is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I get to sleep in. They can't call me before 9 for a trip. But from what I've heard, PMs barely get called. And I barely get called anyway. I've only been PM since I've been here. This is obviously only my second month. I also have spoken to a few senior flight attendants that have been here a while, and I guess the trips have been shrinking. Ooh, sorry. I guess the trips have been shrinking not only in number but also in size. So even senior people are telling me that they are not getting the kinds of trips that they can afford to drop. So that in turn plays into what we get as reserves, because if they're not dropping trips, then there's nothing available for us to take or for us to be given. We don't have the ability to take trips, and also people from out of base, people who are based other places but live here, often drop trips and pick them up here, which I don't fault them for that. That is actually what I plan to do as soon as possible. So I'm just a little discouraged right now. I put in my bid for November and I got probably the worst schedule possible. I got a couple of single day offs, a couple of 2-day offs, and 1 4-day stint that doesn't cover anything that I wanted. I kind of knew that I wasn't going to get Thanksgiving. That was just kind of a given, but I was hopeful to get at least a few days around that so I could spend it with my family. So I got nothing that I wanted for November, and it just makes me super sad. Oh look, my husband's calling. BRB. So I'm gonna head into the gym and see if I can get out some of my frustration about my schedule and talk a little bit more when we get back, or when I get back. Me, myself, and I get back about reserve life and why you should research before you ask for a transfer. Good plans. All right, see you when I get back. All right, guys. Finished my workout. I'm obviously a hot mess, as you can see, but that means I got a really great workout in. And you know, it's funny, the thing about working out is I have to take my glasses off. I literally can't see anybody really. I can see that they're there, but I don't know if they're looking at me or not. But I always get this sense that people think I'm crazy with the stuff I'm doing. Today I did power cleans and running, alternating, and then I went over and they have some Airdyne style bikes So I did biking and deadlifts with side planks in between. And I always come out looking like I just got run over by a truck, and everybody else is just kind of cruising around. I don't know. Maybe it's Houston, I sweat so much. But I got my mind off of being bummed for at least a little bit. And so now today I just need to focus in on what's important, and that is that I am healthy, and I do have a family that loves me, and even though they're not right with me all the time, that's gonna be okay. You know, it's only temporary. It's only temporary. I have to remember that. Just sometimes it's hard to be alone, and that's the true nitty-gritty about reserve. So hats off to people who are on reserve for years and far away from home, because I don't think I would survive. Which is why I don't apply to airlines that have that, and why I'm not going to transfer to LA for a while, or at least not going to try. So I do have some exciting things coming up, but I'm not going to tell you about those yet. I'm going to go take a shower, and then I'll tell you some more meaty bits about reserve. So I'm trying to stay as close to keto as I can. So I made an, oh, I got really close. I made an egg salad. So right there, an egg salad. It has 2 eggs, 3 strips of bacon, mayo, spicy mayo, and then just some pepper and stuff. So that's my lunch today. Yum yum. I think I'm pretty good though. I feel good. I feel better about my choices. Okay guys, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to vlog in Target. I'm going to Target right now to get packaging to mail my gift to my friend. So come along, shall you? Yes, you shall. There it is, Super Target. Target is huge. It's crazy big. I'm looking for mailing stuff. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. It's too small. Oh, it's a bigger one. Green or pink? Green or pink? Those are my choices. And I need some tissue paper. Gift wrap section. Tissue paper, $2.99. It's white for $2.99. Colorful for $2.99. Where's the cheapy section? Okay.
Oh, I did. What do you need? Next for Martha.
Okay, we'll go get one. Katie, do you need any school supplies?
Wait, there's bags right here.
I don't see the cheapy paper. I used to have like a little cheapy wrapping section. I guess I could get the 125 tissue. It's just white, black, or pink. Oh wait, here's some more. Aha. There it is. Is anybody else obsessed with office supplies? I love them. I'm looking for Sharpies. I have a thing for Sharpies. I don't know if they have fun ones here. Let me look. Here's some metallic. So being in here reminds me of a story that I want to tell you. I bought jeans here at Target, and I really like them. And they fit me perfectly. And now I can't find them. Can you lose jeans? It comes with living in different places, I think. I don't know what house they're at. And if they are, at which house, where. I'm currently obsessed with this body wash. Macadamia oil and peony. Well, it's probably really bad for your skin, but I don't care. Uh-oh, it's raining. It's starting to rain. That might be a record for the fastest I've ever been in and out of Target. Woohoo! Go me. I'm trying not to spend money. We have a big trip coming up. No money, no extra money to spend. Okay, so hopefully you can see me. I'm going to pack up my gift for my friend and talk a little bit about some nuggets about Reserve and how that's going for me. I'm gonna scoot the seat back just a little bit. So, as I was saying earlier, I'm a little discouraged, but honestly, it's my fault. Because, here's the thing. This particular base does not have a lot of trips, and I did not research that. And I probably, had I asked some people that are based here, I would have realized that it probably wasn't a good choice for me right now. And if I had looked at where my seniority would be, which now I'm obsessively doing everywhere, I would have realized. So basically, I'm just sitting waiting for calls that are probably never going to come, or are going to be very few and far between. Now, you may be thinking, as I also think almost daily, I should go do something. You know, I have all this time sitting around in a city that I've never been to really, and a state that I've not spent much time in, so I should go and explore. Sorry for the paper, but here's the thing. When you're on Reserve, you have, when they call you, you have a maximum of 2 hours. They give you a maximum of 2 hours. Unless they're calling, like I've been called, when I was in Detroit, they used to call me for trips like later on in the day. Here, the times I've been called, it's literally like, you have 2 hours. And actually, sometimes they ask me if I'll take less than 2 hours, and I always say no. No. I want my 2 hours. I'm entitled to my 2 hours. So, and it takes so long to get ready. Because if you think, okay, so imagine this. Say I decide, okay, I'm going to drive to the beach. Well, the beach from here is about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on traffic and everything. You know how that goes. There's no pens. There we are. So, even if I decided to go with all my stuff packed and basically ready, like all I would have to do is drive to the airport, it still would be kind of rushing it, you know, because I would have to like literally jump in the car. I don't know how traffic's going to be. I don't live here. So it's just too risky, in my opinion. I can do like little outings, like go to lunch, or, you know, when it's getting near the end of my Reserve time, because I've been on PM Reserve the whole time I've been here. I've gone to the movies. I go shop. I do go to the mall occasionally, and, you know, the grocery store and whatnot. I go to the gym, but to go much further than that makes me very nervous because, first of all, I do need a little time to get ready, and second of all, I can't be late. I mean, I can, but I'm going to get marked off for it. So, okay, what color should I write on the inside with? This is going to clash because the card is like weirdly fluorescent. I think I'm gonna go with a green. Alright, I'm gonna write this card.